Hello and welcome to today's race highlight video. We're taking a look back at a race from September of 2024, just because my foot is still hurt. Unfortunately, I did hurt myself a little bit more there, but anyway, I should be able to get back to racing next week, I think. However, back to this race. Here we are looking back at a damp Oulton Park. I was starting near the back, but that's alright. That gives me a good opportunity to come up through the field. And I think one of the main objectives in this race is to just keep it clean and stay on track. Anyway, as we come through turn 1 and down through the left kink here, I do take it relatively easy. It is just lap 1, turn 1. And maybe sometimes a little too cautious on these first laps, but I don't know. I'd rather be there at the end, I guess. As we have the Beamer coming up the inside there into the kink, I do go defensive there against the red Merc behind. And we kind of have a weird little accordion thing happening there, and the Corvette spins out and we gain our first position. As I mentioned, just half the battle here is going to just be staying on track, I think. Especially during the initial few laps here with the colder tires and whatnot. As I do come down the back straight, I have a little look there, but just don't have enough to dive down the inside of the chicane there, but I do manage to set myself up relatively well coming down through the kink. Let's see what I can do coming ahead, as in fact, I'm the one that goes a little slightly wide, dip a couple of wheels into the grass, and just lose a bit of momentum. Unfortunately, that does open up the door for the red and black Merc. And I do leave room coming into the last corner, but I'm able to keep momentum around the outside there. And in fact, I'm able to hold on to P14 for now. And up ahead, the purple BMW gets on the power too aggressively, and his rear end gets loose. He unfortunately spins. Well, unfortunate for him and fortunate for me, I guess. As we come through the left-hander, look at the pack here, we're all together. Let's see what we can do into the hairpin. As we all come through, watch the red Merc. He's got way more confidence than anybody else there, really. But then it bites him as he gets on the grass, almost gets collected. And I nearly run into the back of him too, and thankfully just managed to get on the brakes hard enough. So he went around everybody and then immediately lost it right away. And here we have Mario making a pass on me. And let's jump ahead a little bit here to Yan, as he goes much slower, I think, than the cars behind expected, and causes a little bit of a pileup. Gets angled up there as well, and these two guys, unfortunately, have a bit of a race-ending accident there for them. So, but once again, as a bonus for me, that's 2 more positions. As we come around to start lap 3, we do look a little bit ahead here at Benjamin, going for the move up the inside. Yeah. You guys have contact, just take each other out there. And then let's keep an eye on Benjamin, how he re-enters, because he's kind of lucky there, traffic, and that is right when we come around the kink as well. Looking up ahead there, the red Ferrari shoving Joseph wide. See how many passes we actually make on track versus how many people just go off track. Coming through the right-hander, both get a decent run. About 0.4 seconds behind, so yeah, going okay so far though. Up to P, what is it, 14? Look at Mario there drifting wide, keeping pretty good control of it though, only losing one position. And there's Brian, a little bit wide through the last corner. And now let's have a look at David, 4 in the white Porsche. He goes wide through the left-hander. Look at all the dirt getting spit up by everybody. That puts him under threat from and then he goes wide, coming through the left king. Loses another position. And I almost follow in the tracks there and almost collect Brian. Thankfully, we both managed to avoid each other, but definitely cost me a bit of time there. It was definitely not ideal for me. Let's have a look at Howard on lap 6. He's watching the battle up ahead. And he just gets tapped from behind at a very bad time. Gets sent spinning around. And then, fortunately for him, loses a lot of time there and gets back on the track. And once again, that's where our little pack comes around. And I'm able to pick up a position. So on lap 7, still behind Brian, but we've caught number 4 David up ahead from earlier. Really been able to make any inroads, unfortunately. Fairly evenly matched here at this point in the race. But having said that, there is David going a little bit deep through the hairpin, and that opens up the door for Brian. And he takes it and moves himself up a position. As I get just a touch loose coming out of the chicane, but make a nice line here through the chicane and stick right on David's tail. Let's see here. Get something right hand. This is always a really tricky section to pass. It's quite narrow. With the track kind of snaking a little bit left and right. And look at that bell going wide. And that does open up the door for me though. Not sure if David there was a little distracted, but he goes a little deep there into the last corner as well. As we approach the blue lap car there, flashes just to let them know that we're there, trying to get by them. And thankfully I am able to sort of almost use them there a little bit to allow me to get the better line through the corner. Here he gets a good run through the chicane, gets right on my tail. He's only what, 0.2 behind, but I did not feel the need to defend coming into the chicane there. I just felt like he wasn't catching me enough. But then I make a stupid or a silly mistake, going a touch wide, my wheels on the grass, opening up the door for Bell and also for Howard. Thankfully I'm at least able to keep Howard behind. But he gets a good run that section, gets up alongside before I can go defensive, but does seem to back out or get on the brakes a little bit early there, and I'm able to hold on to that position relatively straightforward. As we now try to get back in touch with Bell up ahead on lap 9. The track is drying out a little, but as you can see, it's still relatively wet. and the sun has gone behind some clouds. As we see Brian going wide, it does allow Bell through and does open up the door for me as well, as I'm able to get through before the chicane and move up a spot. Finally, actual pass on track there, I guess, even though it was facilitated by him going off track. Have a look at lap 10. The number 6 car, Edge, coming into the chicane relatively clean. There's a little bit of a cut, but that does push Ed just a little bit wide. Slows him down enough for me to get right on him. Half a second behind on the last lap. Can I snake one little position away here? Let's see. Oh, as he's getting loose, he's on the power, he's getting a little loose there, gets on the grass. That does give me, I think, higher speed, but just not able to do it. I'm able to cut back on the inside, and look at this. I'm able to get on the power, and I'm able to come up and steal a position away from him just right at the end of the race there. So that was a nice little finish for me there to actually gain one more position right at the end. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, perhaps leave a comment. Let me know which camera angle you enjoyed. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, please do subscribe. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.